friends, this is Trish with Fun Do's, and I am back with a update video today. I just have to say first that I just love doing these videos. I love coming out here and talking about wigs and wig pieces and affordable pieces and just doing things that help people with their hair loss journey, whether that's medically related or, whether you just want to wear wigs for fashion. But I love coming out and doing these because I am learning so much myself in my wig journey. I've bought the higher end wigs. I have purchased the more affordable pieces. And with the more affordable pieces, you might have to play around with them a little bit to make them wearable or to a point where you like how they look. And so that is actually what I am enjoying most about this, is finding these affordable pieces that are so cute, and maybe they're not to a point where you can wear them right away, but with time and some alterations, they can be wonderful. So this is one of them. I freaking love this piece. This is probably one of my favorite pieces. I have not worn it since I have done the reviews and some of the updates on this one, but this is a piece I got on Ebonyline, and it is the Outre Perfect Hairline Patrice Wig. And I think it's creamy mocha. Yeah. It has a faux scalp on this. And what that means is it looked like your scalp. You could do some braiding or parting and it would look like your normal scalp. Well, I will attach some videos here of some reviews I did on this. The issue is that there was a demarcation line where the lace ended and then where that faux scalp started. And I did do a video where I tried to use some of the silicone wig tape, melting tape, in that area to try and disguise that demarcation line. Well, I wasn't happy with it. It did kind of lift a little bit and I wasn't happy with it. So the other day I was watching videos on YouTube as well, and I came across a gal that had, I don't know if it was this same wig, but it was also a wig that had a faux scalp. And I'm like, whoa, I need to watch this because I got to see what she says about this. She had the same thing to say about it, in the fact that she was not fond of that demarcation line. And she ended up cutting out the faux scalp piece. And I had to rewind the video a couple times to make sure I was hearing that correctly, because the way she was talking about it, you really couldn't tell what she meant. Because I think she was doing some other alterations as well on it. And so I listened to it again, and yeah, it did seem like that she cut out the faux scalp. I was like, whoa. And then she showed it, which I'll take off this as well. Well, I decided to attempt this, and I actually did this morning. So here is the faux scalp, and it is tinted a little bit, which is why there was a demarcation line. And yeah, so this is the result of this. The demarcation line is gone. It is lifting a little bit just because it had been in there, and it is stitched in there at the where the lace started. So you will have to kind of, take out the stitching of that. And actually, I don't even know if it's stitching. It actually could be hair fibers, because when you take out this faux scalp, you will notice that some of the hairs come out as well. I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can see that. So I don't know if the actual stitching to keep the faux scalp in place is actually like maybe a fine stitching, or if it's actually the hair fibers, which is really kind of cool. So if you do this, you will notice that the hairs come out as well. Now, it is you need to know what you're doing, and I didn't even know how to even do this, because the gal that did this online, she didn't even show you how she did it. She just, it was there, and then she came back and it was gone. So when you do this, you can pick up this faux scalp from the cap of the wig. So there's almost like two separate materials there. And if you lift this kind of up off the cap, you can start cutting into it. And what I did is I kind of just cut, you know, from the base back here forward so I wouldn't ruin anything. And I just did it kind of halfway, worked on one side and then the other. And I am telling you what, I cannot believe the difference this made. Let me put this on hold and I will take this off and show you what this looks like. Okay, so here is the piece off. Now, I will show you the inside of the cap. And you'll have to look at my other videos on this review because I do show you the inside of the cap there. But this is where that faux scalp was. And it went all the way from here to the front. And about right here where this little like seam area here is where the lace started. So you can see where I have cut the lace up to where that faux scalp was. This did come with baby hairs as well. So that is another thing that probably will come out, are some of those stitched in baby hairs along the hairline. But that faux scalp ran all the way here, all the way to the sides. And I took that all off. And this is where I'm saying that this faux scalp like rested on top of here. So what I did is I kind of pinched it together to separate it from the cap because it wasn't stitched in here. It was just stitched around like the perimeter. And I pinched this together to grab this and find out where that faux scalp was. And then I just cut into it. And after I cut into it, I just, like I said, did it halfway, you know, here. And I worked on this side. And to be honest, when I got to this hairline, I didn't know what I was going to do about that stitching. I didn't know if it was a thread or anything. So I just took a pair of, and this is what I actually used to cut the faux scalp, these tiny, you know, pointed nose scissors. And I cut, you know, from here forward. And then when I got to here, I started kind of, you know, snipping at the stitching, you know, and kind of like pulling out the stitching. And once that got going, I started just kind of ripping it. Not rip, I mean, I did rip it, but it didn't damage the scalp or the cap. But then that's where those fibers or whatever they were just came out very easily. So that's what makes me think that maybe they were hair fibers that were stitching that together. But anyway, this is the cap. I love it now with more wear and, you know, adhering this down to, you know, my head with either some got to be glued styling paste and some spray. This will start to look better and better. And I cannot believe how awesome this is. This is also one that has a strap here. So let me go ahead and put this back on and then we can talk more about it. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe the difference in this. Look at that. You can see in my other videos how that demarcation line, it just didn't look natural. I mean, no matter what I did, the concealer I put on it, all of that, it just did not look natural. And even with this melting tape, I just wasn't a fan of it. Now, I cannot believe the difference in this. Oh my gosh. So now I am going to start wearing this. And I will say, you know, maybe the faux scalp is for some folks. But if you don't like it, cut it out. That is what I love with doing these videos is you can make a wig piece your own. Now, I don't know if you can see this. I just happened to see this on this piece, but, and you probably can't, oh, there you go. So this area here where there's kind of like a seam here, that is where the faux scalp started in the hairline, right after the lace. So that, I mean, that's a good amount of space where that was lifting or making it look like a demarcation line. So now that that is gone, I am much happier with this, and I am going to start wearing this. This is the cutest piece. And like I said, when I purchased this, I think it was like maybe 35 bucks. And I am telling you what, I would purchase another one now for sure. And I actually have thought about it, but I didn't, because I was like, well, it's that, faux scalp. What am I going to do about that? I actually thought it might have been just that piece that was giving me some problems. But after seeing that video, I was like, whoa, I am going to try this. And I cannot believe the difference. So if you don't, and oh, here, I have a, I have a little headband here that I was wearing. I don't know how this looks because I haven't really thought about it much, but you can add a little headband to these. Looks so cute for the summer. Put it up. This is so adorable. Anyway, yeah, so if you don't like your wig piece and it's giving you some problems, go online, watch some other videos of some wig sisters and see what they're doing. And you can learn so much. I am telling you what. So I just love bringing these videos out to you, these update videos. I will attach the initial review of this. And I'll see if I can also put another one in there that kind of talks about this melting tape and what I did for that. But anyway, I just wanted to come out and give you an update on this piece and show you what I did and the difference it made in this. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So take care and have a great day. And until next time, bye-bye.